Company Man created his channel on May 12th, 2017, and now, 6 years later, he has over 500,000 subscribers, 309 videos uploaded, and a combined 250 million video views. He makes videos about companies. He has multiple long-running series on his channel, the rise and fall of companies, and sometimes how they come back, what companies are successful, etc., etc. But how did we get here? What exactly is he doing so right? Well, for starters, he broke into a largely untapped niche with his content. There wasn't really anyone else making company-centric documentary/commentary style videos at the time, at least not to a large amount of success. When he started his channel, I believe he unearthed an interest or a curiosity about the inner workings of companies and whatnot that a lot of people probably didn't know they had, or at the very least wouldn't know where to start looking for information about. Currently, I'd say he has three major strengths that keeps his viewership strong. Firstly, and I'd argue most importantly, is the multiple long-running series that I mentioned earlier. This keeps his content fresh and different while also appealing to his core audience and hitting right into the niche of his channel. His other strongest point is his massive backlog of content. He has a video about nearly any major company you could think of, and all of his videos maintain a rather consistent quality and keeps very complex information easy to understand, which is strength number 3. He can break down intricate and complex quarterly sales reports from the world's largest companies and keep them simple to understand and easily illustrated in an easy-to-view graph. His general presenting style is very simplistic yet effective. He doesn't overly exacerbate his voice by yelling or overemphasize certain words. He also uses basic stock footage images to represent the things he's talking about, which means his content appeals to anybody, no matter their previous understanding of economics or whatever. His videos also appeal to any gender or age, which keeps his viewership potential very wide and open. You could say he's slightly region-locked since he mainly covers American-based companies, but he could easily widen that by covering other brands that exist in other countries. Those are the tangible reasons he's doing well. Slightly obvious things you could point at, but what about the things that are slightly less obvious, like his incredible consistency with his content? Since 2017, he's been able to post weekly with seemingly no interruptions, and avoid pushing himself too far and potentially burning himself out. Which YouTube burnout has killed many channels. His weekly structure also allows him to improve the quality of his content without sacrificing his previously established consistency. His niche of content is also very, very easy to take breaks from, especially with the size of his channel at this point. He doesn't really have to chase trends as intensely as something like a drama, news, or even gaming channel would. This would allow him to schedule out content and take breaks. Another thing he does very well is establishing a relationship to his viewer, even though he's covering just seemingly random companies. And the ways he does this is, like, he has a Patreon where you can sign up for tiers and make video suggestions. Or, more importantly, in my opinion, how he there's very strong comment prompts at the end of his videos. Like, if you've worked for this company, what was it like? What's your general experience with this company? Etc. and etc. I believe those prompts to be particularly effective considering if somebody did have a life-impacting interaction with a company in one of his videos, that is likely the only asked about it, even if it is indirect and rather open-ended. I've been watching him for years now, probably around 3 of those, and his consistent slow burn of growth has been particularly impressive to me. There was no explosion, there was no large breakout video, it's just steady YouTube growth, and that is, in my opinion, more impressive. Here's to hoping he cracks that 2 million mark pretty